Now Rodgers. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And how about this? Try and throw for it here. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that.
Down he goes. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Play fake, and now here's Zappe. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Let's go.
Loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 from back at
I have an
their
idea
10-yard
after this
line.
play.
They'll try and
Nope.
start this drive.
Maybe not.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. Lead up to 11. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get
25 here, 2nd and 3.
Couldn't pay to the steering to end. In my crown, that's my boy.
Pass caught by Henry. And Henry's
I don't know how we're getting destroyed right now.
First down is a tackle made at the 18.
I would take out Aaron Rodgers because he's not doing well.
Zappy
So we
from
have
the
like
gun.
backup quarterback in.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
But we'll see. Never knew.
And Zappy to throw.
No. Come on. Ah.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Pats add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
I don't even know what QB this is because Aaron Rodgers is terrible.
interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Can we get like a good passing play here?
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Ripping to pass. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Rippin. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. We are in for a good one as we're through 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Zappy. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
Really
at
just
the
pushed the
19.
defender into me.
The New York set to take
Alright,
the
one more
field.
play with this guy, then Aaron
Charles,
Rodgers
we
came
know
back
that
here.
this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdowns. They really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Here's Rippon on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
What's good, Slingshot FN? Welcome to the stream.
Shut up, bro.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
After this
Oh,
game,
good.
They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt.
after this match, guys, I'll be back.
15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Being chased out left.
What's up, Aiden?
Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. That is caught.
First down.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the
Aiden, after this I have to take a break. I'll keep the live stream going.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush down right.
After this, I'll take a break, but I'll be back right after that.
So it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw here.
Okay. Oh, what a block! What a block! Touchdown!
Last drive on their opening drive, he finished it off with a touchdown run of his own. And now they begin here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll drop to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle and complete to Addison. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got
Let's go.
He's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne, 26 yards. And the Vikings lead this now. Their quarterback leading this offense back out.
Well, let's go. We got this. We might win this.
So far, including that touchdown on the last drive. As his guys start again, 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. There's the stiff arm. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action, they'll throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles
Nothing to do there.
Possession here up at the foot.
Nice Aiden, nice.
On the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held them to a field goal. They're still working with a lead here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he will have the Vikings 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught here by Osborne. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. They'll look to throw here. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Lob it in there.
Oh, my God.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. They'll look to throw. This ball complete to Rager. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. We might win this.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
We might win this. We might win
Already
this.
a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5
Come on,
yards
come on.
this third down try.
Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to have to run it. No, we throw it, and we miss.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions
And
on
we
this drive,
barely
not
missed
able to
that
get a
there.
third, and now they deal with 4th down.
But we will get a field goal, and all we got to do is hold the ball here. Wait, it's how we missed field goal. Okay, it's the winning drive. It's the winning drive. Let's record this. Alright, here we go.
Game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in
Let's
their
see.
throats, waiting
Crap,
to see what
no one
happens here.
open.
Forced
But we
out
could
to
get
his
some yards on a run, and we're stuck.
left. And eventually taken
Stuffed.
down here. Great coverage
Complete.
downfield.
I
Looking
could
to
have
speed
kept
things up
going
here, going with
left,
some
but
tempo.
I thought maybe if I could juke, I
He'll
might
look
get
to
more.
throw.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gone. Not for a touchdown, but we're in their territory now. Oh yeah. Wow. One of our best playoff games. Well, this might actually be our first playoff. No, it's our second playoff. We lost wild. Ooh. Kick it, take it, baby.
Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's hit Rager right here.
Looking to
Rager is
throw.
not open, but we do have Osborne.
Addison hauls it in.
Or Addison, never mind.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw.
And Hawkinson picks it up!
Hawkinson. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles 14. Getting down to the good stuff.
Playoff
2
game.
minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Being chased out left. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Vikings. And now out comes Minnesota.
All we gotta do is win the game. Yeah, we gotta win.
That one looks like
Might as well run the ball here.
steps away to his left.
First down.
Even though he gets out of bounds to start the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And good game, you won. He won. Now all we gotta do is sit down, watch this. It's my favorite thing to do. Don't even matter.
He's taken down.
Don't even
What a
matter.
huge play at this point in the game.
We already won, buddy.
Throw.
We
First down to his
already.
left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple
That's my
defenders
favorite
here
play
to
right there. To win the game.
the Vikings will
Now we win.
continue on in these
Look at that.
playoffs as we say so long,
Look
everyone.
at that. Yahoo! Guys, I will be back in a little bit here. Just give me a couple minutes. And then I'll be back. I just gotta do something with my investing. And then do some homework. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, have fun, guys, watching this game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets, and it's coming up next.
The snow sure has made the travel difficult all throughout the 5 boroughs and into New Jersey, but we are ready for football nonetheless at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game, because it actually affects the crowd as well? That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building: potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
play fake, and now here's Zappe. And that is incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Zappe back to throw. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Zappe now on 1st and 10. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple at its 2nd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
And Zappe to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Zappe looks to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU and Zach Wilson.
And we all know the scouting report on him. He can attack the field at all levels with a very strong arm and make big-time plays off schedule. We also see a player with confidence and swagger. We see a guy who knows how to lead a team, who knows how to compete, and wants to be great every time he hits the field.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Wilson. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson to throw. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st down, here's Zappe. Open man is Kendall Bourne. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Zappe's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Zappe. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw again with Zappe. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Zappe to throw on 1st down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Zappe looking to throw it again. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
1st and 10, Zappe. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw is Wilson. And check down completes a haul. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Zappe going to bootleg out. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Zappe. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
3rd down, here's Zappe. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. But he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Here's Bryce Baringer now. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start on the ground. Hall fighting through it. He's got space. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting it to it early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Wilson. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Well, he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. New England trying to get to place on offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Zappe and the Patriots come up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27th. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Stevenson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Zappe fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His 4th catch already in this 1st quarter. It's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this 1st half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now. A give for Stevenson, running right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6. Now a handoff, Stevenson, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Stevenson. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Wilson's throw here pulled in by Lazard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. They go play action now. Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That was a round run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Motion man left is Lazard. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On 1st down, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Wilson. And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And he's into the zone. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Zach Wilson who took it in himself on the touchdown run to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Reagor will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out come the Patriots. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Zappe and the Patriots come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Zappe back to throw. And incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this one and get the series back on track with a completion for enough.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Zappe. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Off the fake, Zappe. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Zappe working from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Zappi. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again with Zappi. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Zappi looks to throw it. That is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Wilson to throw. Looking right side, and he's got him in. That's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jawan Bentley leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So the Patriots coming out now. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Play fake, and now here's Zappe. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Zappe. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 31, here's second and a couple. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking to throw, Zappi. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. Zappi from the gun. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And Zappi to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Zappi. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Ramondre Stevenson from 10 yards out. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Zappe now on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much, and welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He had 3 catches in that opening part of the game and wound up with a touchdown reception as well.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Jones on the return.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Zappe and the Patriots come up here 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Now Zappe.
Open man is born. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Zappe on 3rd and 2.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And you have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
On 1st down, Wilson. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now it's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Zappe and the Patriots come up here, 1st and 10. At the 20. A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Zappe on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Zappe back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Zappe.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive and have another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. A tough spot here after that sack. Zappe and the Pats now face a 3rd and long. On the draw is Stevenson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now Wilson.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they've worked on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
Right here, right now. They go play action with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27th. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Brought down at the 20.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd down and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Wilson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the goal line. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. New England's offense set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Zappe. Short pass caught by Henry. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets 33. A big pickup of 38.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Zappe to throw. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10. Once again, here's Zappe. Open man down the field is Henry. Touchdown! Hunter Henry, 33 yards. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Ryland on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He's going to wind up and air it out. They got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. Pushing through the contact. And he's taken down inside the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll get this to Lazard. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A handoff for Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Hall again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Randall Cobb, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England trying to get a place on offense. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
On first down, here's Zappi. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Now Zappi. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down at 7. Now Zappi.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New York set to take the field.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a give to Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Hall again on 2nd down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Zappe and the Patriots come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's Zappe. He short-arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the shotgun, Zappe. Going deep here for Parker. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, 79 yards. And the Patriots use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jets 25. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running left, it's Hall. They juked him. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Come on, boys.
Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down. Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to charge?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Zappe on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Zappe looks to throw it.
Caught by Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary. This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Zappe working from the gun. He finds Parker.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a handoff, Stevenson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Zappe back to throw.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Well, once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
And this returnable for Rager.
So the Patriots coming out now.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute